Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here. Hope y'all have had a good week so far. It's almost the 4th of July, which means I get a long weekend. I would say finally, but we technically did at least have one for Memorial Weekend. Burp. So there's technically two reasons why I'm playing this one tonight. One is because I want to do stuff on my main TV, which is going to be me flipping between working on the coin game and continuing through days in that, as well as flipping over to the World Cup, because the US is playing Bosnia-Herzegovina right now. And it's apparently currently tied 31 minutes in, so that's not great for us. I would have hoped that we'd be up by now. So that's part of the reason, because gotta be patriotic, it's 4th of July weekend, but alongside that, Sony, as we all probably heard, basically just shit on all of our faces and made us eat it the way that Homelander offered to at the end of that TV series. And I'll talk more of that when we actually get into the game. But real quick, taking a look at the progress here, we have 3 missions left on the hardest difficulty, the mission that we're currently on, and then 2 more. We have to go back to several different levels to find collectibles that we missed, or secret areas, or just miscellaneous achievements. And then we still have 2 more levels to complete afterward. We found all the collectibles so far. We haven't missed any yet, thankfully. Just some of the secret areas. Yeah, like 2.5 more missions to do on the hardest difficulty. Hey, Robbie. Yeah, Sony basically just, like, what's the word we can use on here? They might have unalived the whole console division of their company at this point. That's a nice way to put it. Got the 100% trophy not too long ago on Red... Oh, very, very nice. Very nicely done with that. Big ups. That is not an easy or quick feat. Are people seriously shooting off fireworks? It's July the 1st. It's a Wednesday night. And it's 8:30 at night. It's still light outside. Yeah, it's still light outside. Currently looking, getting the trophy for getting the squirrel on the mountain. Oh, nice, yep. That one's nowhere near as bad as some of the other ones. I remember some of the other ones being way more annoying than that. I'm also just setting something up in the coin game right now. I'm just throwing a bunch of sandwiches on the table here to eat throughout the day, and throughout the several days that I'll be hopefully knocking out during this. Alright, we are ready. Currently looking at a UFO in the game. Nice. Crazy. So, yeah. So... it's not good. It's not good. The Sony situation is not good. Like, this game is pretty bad, but I'd say the Sony situation is a lot worse. Because at least this game has a disc version. I think. I actually don't know if that's true at all. If it does, it may have a disc version on the Xbox. Okay, I have no idea where I even was at this point, so I legit have no idea what's even going on. Because I haven't played this in like a week. Didn't realize Red Dead had Easter eggs. Yeah, it has Easter eggs. I don't think it has quite as many or as well-known ones as GTA. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the PS6. Like, I'm not buying the PS6 if they don't backtrack on this. I ain't buying it. I'd rather get a PC at that point. Way more games, better specs, everything. I'd rather get like an actual good gaming PC. Okay, I legitimately have no idea where I even am on the level right now. We've got to be close to the end, though. There cannot be much more to this level. Don't really play new games on discs ever anymore. Play them all. I try to get more of them physically. I don't always do a good job of it. I didn't do a good job of it with Lego Batman, but that was partially because of where I was at the time. I was out of my town at the time. I was at the beach during it. So that was part of the reason for that. More of a circumstantial thing. But, like, I love collector's editions of games. Yeah, I love collector's editions of games, so whenever I can get a collector's edition that I like, I will buy it, and I have no idea what just shot me. Yeah, if I ever get a chance to buy a collector's edition, I will, if it's a game that I actually want to play. So many people still buy it. Yeah. Xbox even said the same thing today, so physical games maybe... Xbox said the same thing? I didn't hear about that. All I've been hearing is boycott Sony at this point. I didn't hear about that. That's very bad. That is very bad. If Xbox is saying the same thing, that's bad. It won't be long till Nintendo probably does the same thing. And then the fact that PS6 is supposedly going to cost like $1,000 is just absurd to me, that there's not even going to be discs anymore for it. Alright, we're going to save after, like, every kill here, because we gotta be close to the end of this level at this point. I definitely just got shot through the wagon. I don't even know what else is out there, though. Like, what else is around there? Well, it makes sense, though, because they're all using muskets, which are, again, they're a one-shot. If, like, we one-shot with it, and they can also nearly one-shot with it, at least it kind of makes sense that the repeater would be less powerful. Hope they backtrack on it. I hope so, too, but I honestly don't know if they're going to do that. I just don't know if they're not going to... I feel like they're going to be really stubborn. Collector's Edition would be a case, code, and random stuff. You may very well be right. I feel like that was at least one game that I bought in the last, like, year or so. Or the last couple years. We're living in a hotel that has worms. Probably somewhere. Like I said, I don't even know what's beyond this. This might be an infinite spawn point, too. I didn't even think about that. What's reload again? Reload's something stupid, right? R3, that's right. Xbox announced the next console won't have a disc drive, and owners of physical games can play a digital version. That sucks. GTA 6 is the first to do it, and it's probably going to be the new normal. Yeah, this is just not looking good for gamers. I think at this point it's going to be PC and Nintendo are going to be the ways to go for the future. What did I just get shot by? Yeah, I think it's going to be those two for the future, because... Yeah, that's gonna be... Because people will still get Nintendo just because of, like, Mario and everything and loving all that stuff. Myself as well. But, like, when it comes to... Other than that, it's just gonna be probably just PC for the most part for people. Between physical media and emulators, we can play all the old good games. Or the old really shitty games like this one. Aliens are most certainly not at my house. Yeah, it's a very sad day for gaming, and they are getting dragged like crazy online for it, which is good. Eventually still want to build your own PC, but still own a console as well. Because that's... Lizard Guy, I think, built his. I can't remember if he built his or bought his. I can't remember if he built or bought his. Yeah, this game is very bad. This is the worst game I've played on Retro Achievements so far. I think it's infinite spawn here. But we got a few kills, so that's good. The last 2 story trophies are the bounties in all 5 states. Ugh, that one's kind of annoying in that game. And the 70 gold medals, which is at least easier than it used to be. Holy crap, so there's... Oh, okay, maybe it's not infinite, but there's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies to kill. Someone hacked this game? Probably. Okay, we got the sniper. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think it's gonna be luck as to whether or not we kill all these guys. Either that, or I'm not actually at the objective that I'm supposed to be at, which is also a very real possibility, and I could just be doing all this for nothing. I need to probably see what the actual objective is this time. That might be helpful. That might be very helpful. Yeah, because... Was I even supposed to be here? Well, okay. I might have just been wasting a lot of time here. Even developers are tweeting that they're upset they can't make physical games. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm glad that they're going to be upset about it, because maybe there'll be enough pushback. Maybe there will be enough pushback. I don't know if there will be, but maybe. That almost worked. I think I'm gonna need to pick that up before the enemies become, like, non-respawning. Like I said, this has got to be the end of the mission, because the game's not that long. It's only a... You can beat the game in, like, 2.5 hours on the easiest difficulty. There's health kits over there. Anything luck-based? Possibly what I'm doing right now. I can't tell if they're infinitely spawning or not, though, is the big thing. Like, I can't tell if the enemies here are infinitely respawning or not. If they aren't, then I can eventually pick them all off, saving after every kill. Or just have that happen. I wonder if I can retreat a little bit. Because the whole thing I'm worried about here is that they might be infinitely respawning. If they aren't, again, I can just brute force it 1 kill at a time. And that'll work. Hell yeah, we finally scored. Let's go. So yeah, if they're not infinite, then I can eventually just brute force it. I need to see if they run in with more enemies. Okay, they seem to. And then you sometimes just get shot through a wall. Doing a little bit of testing on this run. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they actually aren't infinite. Maybe they actually are not infinite. Because that time it didn't look like they were respawning. Yeah, this game is extremely broken. It is easily one of the worst things. It's probably the worst game I've played on here for retro achievements. Because you can use that auto-aim sort of feature. Okay, if they don't continue to rush in, which they aren't this time. Okay, I think it actually may not be infinite. It may actually not be infinite. In which case, this is actually not all that awful. Okay, it's not. It is limited. Yep, closing down this year and next year. We've been talking about that a little bit. Well, actually, no, we've been talking more about the physical media stuff. Oh, crap, I didn't kill the sniper. Ooh, that's a Gatling gun. But yeah, that's the other thing, is we haven't really even talked about that yet. That they're shutting down the PS3 and Vita stores. And I mean, yes, to be fair, it's something that was eventually going to happen. They weren't going to last forever. But it absolutely sucks that it is happening. Okay, this I like. Getting a little bit of payback on them Yankee sons of bitches. Long live the Confederacy! That's probably not something I should say loudly when I have two black neighbors. That's probably not something I should be saying loudly, even though I hope the walls are thick enough. What it means for your Vita, because you got a jailbroken Vita store to get your games. I don't know, then. Then most of the Vita games you need to do still on your last LEGO game. Well, a lot of those games, I think all the LEGO games on Vita can still be purchased physically. I think. Dang, I like this gun. Long live the Confederacy! What is this one trying to do? Apparently he was trying to die. They have a Gatling gun too. Okay, let's save again. Just to get the Ratchet & Clank trilogy done in God of War games. This level still isn't over. But yeah, those stores shutting down, that's insane, because, like... And that just... The fact that they announced them both together is just the even bigger slap in the face. Or slap in the balls, in all honesty. It's more like a kick in the balls. Because you announce the storefronts are going offline at the same time you announce that you're only going to be doing digital moving forward after a while. Those are not two things you should have announced together.
A gap in
Absolutely
the Union
insane.
line, is it? Very well. We'll take full advantage. Bring me a courier. Soldiers, prepare for an assault. You've done well, soldier. The battle may well turn at your initiative.
Please tell me that's it. Okay, thank God. That mission was not fun. That mission was not fun. Okay, we only have 2 missions left.
The Union hastily withdraws from a ferocious rebel attack.
Thank God, we only have 2
General
missions
Henry
left.
Thomas commands the remnants of 7 divisions of the Army of the Cumberland.
Plus
He
replaying
replaces assault
missions for
after
miscellaneous
assault,
stuff, but we can at
barely
least do that on
avoiding a
easy.
complete rout of the Union. He later is lionized as the Rock of
I'm checking on the next mission.
heroics
Cold
he
Harbor's our
shows
next
that day.
one. Seeing where the
It
collectible
turns out
is.
to be the 2 bloodiest days of the war. The Yankees lose over 16,000
Ooh, it's
men,
in like a
and the South
with a
over
bunch of
20,000.
supplies. Heck yeah.
Licking their wounds, the North withdraws to Chattanooga. Humiliated by the loss, Lincoln replaces Rosecrans with Grant. It turns out to be his best decision of the war.
And to add even more insult to injury. I don't know if you guys saw the PlayStation Plus games for this month. Oh, okay, hang on. So we have to play Cold Harbor first. Okay. So we gotta play this one first. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I just assumed we'd go to the Union first. I guess they just want to end off the game with the Union. Alright, next to last mission of the game.
In the summer of 1864, President Lincoln finally finds an officer who can face the bloody numbers of this hellacious war. Ulysses S. Grant, now commanding the largest army in the world, 500,000 strong. When he faces Lee for the first time, he is soundly defeated. But unlike every other Northern general before him, he does not retreat. He forges ahead relentlessly towards Richmond. Lee surmises Grant's intentions and marches quickly to stop him. General Grant concentrates his army next to Cold Harbor, where Lee has already staked his position. General Grant brings to the confrontation 120,000 men and a supply line that extends for miles. The bloody battle begins.
All right. So I wonder if this is just going to be playing it on both sides, because we selected a Confederacy mission.
Don't just sit there. I got word we're on the move. We're gonna kill them Yanks near the river ford, then light up their telegraph. Just for fun, we'll blow
I don't know what the
bridge.
miscellaneous
How's that
achievement
sound?
is, and I don't really care because it's probably not going to happen on hard. But yeah, just to add even more insult to injury, the PlayStation Plus games of this month were announced. Two of them are games I don't remember the names of, because they're games I guess I don't have any interest in. One of them, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I wish I was joking. But nope, one of them is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. 2023 edition. AKA the second worst Call of Duty game ever. AKA the second worst Call of Duty game ever made. Hey, sweet. So it's like, they're just insulting us at this point. I don't think you can deny that they're just trying to insult us at this point. Yep, it's Modern Warfare 3 2023. So yeah, at this point, it's just insulting. And then they didn't even announce anything about the Black Ops 1 and 2 ports. But no, they have no problem announcing fucking Modern Warfare 3 is one of the free games, as if they think that people actually want that. I mean, they know that people don't actually want it, they're just spitting in our faces at this point. Because they hate us, Redox. They hate us, that's why. Came back from work, weather was boiling today. A lot, not over-exaggerating, a lot of people come in. It was pretty hot down here today. I'm, of course, okay with that. Alright, we found the secret area here. And the collectible. That was easy. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I don't actually know what the miscellaneous achievement is on this level, but we haven't failed it yet. I assume it includes not dying, so I highly doubt it's going to happen. Ooh, now that's a lot of supplies, actually. It's a lot of supplies. Okay. And we're about to die here because they're all aimbotting. Well, let's see if that fails. See if that fails the achievement. Yep. So that's part of the achievement, at least, is that you can't reload save on this level, so I'm not surprised about that at all. Again, we don't care that much about the miscellaneous achievements outside of collectibles. Not on the highest difficulty. We have the knife again, and we have the revolver again. Think you might have burned your feet. Oh, yeah, that probably is a possibility. You guys up there are certainly a little bit less used to the heat than we are. Okay, maybe I just shouldn't stand out in the open and just take bullets. That probably would be a good idea for my long-term health. Alright, halftime in the World Cup, and we're leading 1-0, so that's good. Make it to the round of 16, most likely. At least I would hope we will. Alright, got a couple of kills there. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gotten up there and tossed a grenade. Same as we aren't used to the cold, pretty much. Our state shuts down for like a quarter inch, or no, for literally like an eighth of an inch of snow, the whole state will shut down. It's like 95 degrees. How many achievements, trophies are in this game? 30-something? Really, the only hard thing we have left is finishing these last 2 missions on hard. After that, we're done with all the difficult parts of the game. After that, it's just some miscellaneous cleanup. Maybe that's what the achievement was, is that you can't also throw grenades. I could see him do something like that. That actually would put you at a significant disadvantage in an area like this. Nice 90% for Black Ops 3. Oh, very nice. Take the Arctic any day. I know that there's a lot of people that say that, and I understand at least some of the reason for it. I just hate the cold. I've made that abundantly clear for years. Thank you, aim assist. Yeah, very nicely done on that. What do you have left? Anything for Platinum, or is it just DLC? I guess we're just going about this alone. Sounds like wolves. And I've, of course, got the coin game going on my main TV right now. We're slowly working our way toward that 100-day survivor. And I got shot through a tree. And there's a guy on the railroad car. Now he's not on the railroad car. Now he's on a different railroad car, and now he's dead. Alright, so he gave us 3 objectives. There's a... What did he say? There's a bridge we have to blow up. There's a telegraph station we have to do something to. And I feel like there was one other objective he gave us at the start. Okay, I took more damage there than I thought I did. For you, 10 degrees weather feels fine to you. Definitely not for me. Can't stand it. I also worked outdoors in it back during COVID, because back during COVID, the job I was working for much of the pandemic was a drive-through testing site. So like a COVID testing site that was a drive-through location. And for a very long time, we were out there during the middle of the winter, you know, during the middle of a respiratory pandemic, supposedly. We were literally out there in the open, in like a tent with all we had was like 2 propane heaters or something. 2 like gas-powered heaters, and that's all we had. That was pretty miserable. Well, the weather part of it was. I actually love that job. That's still actually probably my favorite job I've ever worked. Yeah, we're out there in the freezing cold in the middle of a respiratory pandemic, so they clearly cared so much about our health. It seems like now they're starting to actually potentially do lethal damage with... Actually, no, I can't tell if they're using lever actions or not. Some of them aren't. Okay, so this is clearly one of our targets, but... What are we supposed to do to it? Because we don't have a thing to, like, make it explode or anything. Go around the back of it? Is there a place to plant a bomb? Whoa! Little secret down here. We already found the collectible here, though, which is good. Okay. So now what? So yeah, now what do you want me to do, game? We need to make sure there's no enemies around here first. There's definitely something howling in the background. There's nowhere to plant a bomb on this. An excuse for cold weather is burning a lot of calories. That is true. That is very true. Hot weather cannot compete with it, at least not in the same way. Like, you can burn off some... You can sweat off some calories. But that also comes into various dangers, so... 94%, 83 out of 90 for Black Ops 2. Oh, very nice. Oh, okay. Okay, first objective done. Actually, there might only be 2 objectives. Just that and blowing the bridge might be the only 2 objectives. In which case, that would be nice. A little bit of an easier mission for once. And I never have to play this game on the hardest difficulty ever again. Explosive charges taken. Cool. Save again. Hot weather, your best bet is swimming in a super cold pool. Very true, because swimming's great for you. Very healthy activity. Okay, this is at least the revolver that you can reload mid-cylinder. If this is the last objective of the mission, that would be amazing. Oh, it's not just... Okay, yep, it's not just gonna let us do it that way. Luckily, they ain't that smart here. I'll probably die here, that's fine. I just want to see if you could just, like, blow it up from up here, but apparently you can't. That's fine. Go ahead and kill me. I don't care that much. I gotta save right back there, so it doesn't really hurt me. 360 no scope! They killed me before I hit the ground. That was great. That was great. Oh, well, that's fine. I wasn't really concerned about that particular attempt. Hoping you can at least lean down by September. You should be able to, lifeguarding every day, consuming less than you usually do. But I would hope you can definitely lose some from that. Okay, this time... let's go the way the game actually intends and prepare to chuck some grenade. Some granola. Dumbasses. Oh, wait, that's when we have to plant. Never mind, I thought that was when I could shoot. Okay, pistol not very good here. Okay, that didn't work. Is the first day of July now? Yep. Halfway through the year already, which is pretty crazy. I actually may be better off going up onto the bridge and just camping out up there. Don't think any of us are happy after everything that went down today. Sweet of you. I guess if you've been working all day, you probably haven't seen any of it. You probably haven't seen any of the stuff that's happening with PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation are being about the worst company in the world right now. Sony, at least. Or, I guess it's technically Sony making the decisions. Yeah. So, sweet. To catch you up. As of 2028, they will no longer be making physical games. Later this year and early next year, they will be shutting down the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita stores. Permanently. And, to add further insult to injury, one of this month's free games is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 from 2023. Nope, I wish I was joking, but that's the current announcement. No more physical games starting in 2028. No more PlayStation 3 and Vita store by July of next year in all regions. Oh, wait, that's going to explode on me. And Modern Warfare 3 2023 is one of the free games of the month. When they know that we just want Black Ops 1 and 2. So yeah. It's not good. It ain't good. I'm gonna be going through the PS3 store and seeing how much everything comes to. I need to probably look at it too if there's anything else I want. I don't know if there is, but... Well, that mission was easy! Good lord, that mission was so freaking easy! Compared to the previous ones, that was a joke! Okay, I'm not gonna complain. That was a freaking
On
joke
June
compared
3rd,
to the other
General
ones.
Grant hurls 3 corps of men at Lee's entrenched army. The battle is quick and decisive.
Vita, you haven't modded, so chilling for that.
7,000 men are
That's
killed.
true, you do have that at
Despite
least.
the terrible loss of life, it's a
And yeah,
standoff.
Cassie, that's what
The South
Robbie
stops
mentioned
the North
earlier.
temporarily,
That
but
apparently the
cannot
next
halt their
Xbox is not going to have a
relentless
disc
march on
drive.
Richmond.
It's going to buy some
Despite
DLC.
its heroism
There,
and
I
willingness
might need
to
to buy the
sacrifice
DLC.
all
Well, no,
for
the Advanced
Confederacy,
Warfare
the
DLC is
South
cross-buy,
cannot
I'm
match
pretty
the
sure.
superior numbers and resources
Yeah,
of the
definitely
Union.
get Killzone 1. It's
The end
actually
is
a
in
really
sight
fun
for the
game.
brave soldiers
It's
in
not
blue.
great, but it's fun, overall. Alright, let's see where our last collectible in the game is. We're going to Petersburg for the finale. It's a Union mission. Yeah, there's one collectible left in the game, and we're going to grab it here. Oh, I see either a cannon or a Gatling gun. That's not going to be a fun time. Oh, okay, that one's actually pretty well hidden. Need 100% Advanced Warfare PS3. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know if I want to do that. Like, the Platinum's easy. We know the Platinum's not that hard. Platinum ain't that bad. The DLC is where the difficulty comes from in that game.
Appomattox River, Petersburg
Because
is
it's
the
so
South's
terrible. It's
last
Advanced
stronghold
Warfare's
between
armies.
Grant's army and Richmond, the capital of the Confederacy.
Advanced Warfare PS3 if I buy it
In June
eventually.
of
Okay.
1864.
Because I'll definitely
The
need 4
Federals
people
attack.
for a couple of trophies.
Lee knows he
couple of the
cannot
harder ones.
ultimately win, but has no
Now you
choice
need
but to
season
defend the
pass for
city.
Lego games.
A long siege
Oh, yeah, I
begins.
need to look at the Lego
Union
games.
forces lay siege for 9 long
I mean, a lot of the
months.
Lego games, though,
The
now I can
Confederates
actually do
build
while playing on
massive
PS5, at
entrenchments
least
to
the ones
beat
that
off
don't
the
have
superior
DLC.
northern forces. On April 2nd, 1865, Federals make a breakthrough into the city. In Petersburg, everything burns, and every street captured must be paid for in blood. Finally, the Union makes its way towards the
Advanced
last
Warfare
point of
PS3 as
Confederate
well.
resistance.
The Platinum isn't a problem. I am not gonna enjoy that DLC, though. So I guess the question is, how long now until they shut down every server for PS3? Like, how long until that happens now? Because I guess that's a very real possibility. Don't play much, but can help. Okay, good to know. Good to know we have people on the discs on PS3. That's good. Because, I mean, I mostly own discs on PS3. I only have a handful of downloaded games still there. Okay, let's save. Yeah, that last mission was actually really easy for late game. No knife this time, or sword. Are they really snipers? Because they're... Yeah, they're using repeating rifles. So they're not one-shotting. That's nice. So exactly what you were telling someone in a group. Yeah, it's like, how long until they forcibly shut down all servers on PS3? They're dumb enough to do it at this point. Fuck was really worried this would happen. Yep. They were trying to flat out Red Dead Online because you both want the flat. Yeah, I'd get that done probably a little bit sooner. Make sure you buy all the DLCs. I think the PSP will be your last console for a while. Same for me is that, like, if they're gonna do this shit, I'm not gonna buy the next console. Yeah, if they're gonna do this, I'm not gonna buy the next console. Especially because it's gonna be like $1,000. At that point, you're honestly better off just saving up extra for a PC. For a good PC. Stuff online stuff to do like Tomb Raider 2013. I don't have any online left on the PS3, thankfully, unless I start a new game. Yeah, thankfully I don't have anything left for online on there unless I start something new. You know, the DLCs for it, be probably... Yeah, that's the problem, is it's gonna be like $1,000. Which again, at that point, you're honestly just better off saving up a little bit longer for a good PC. There's a health kit back here, that's why I wasn't too worried about that. Yeah, I wouldn't buy a digital console either. Or a digital-only console. Alright, let's save. Okay, the cannons are kind of annoying. This isn't a secret area? I guess not. Well, keep saving. This is good this is happening, as games are already shit these days, makes us play all the older stuff. Which is why we're getting so much of the older stuff coming back. We're getting like a Toy Story collection coming out later this year. We're getting an Echo the Dolphin collection, I think, coming out in like the next couple of months. Not that I'm necessarily going to play that, because I'm pretty sure that game is like, those games are like really hard. Okay, this is bad. Actually took a lot of damage there. I killed a few enemies, but took a lot of damage. Where is the cannons coming from? The good thing is, this level seems to be a little bit more reasonable, in that the enemies don't just immediately one-shot you, even on hard. Alright, we're coming up on the collectible. Got it! Got the collectible. And the first secret area. I guess there's a second one somewhere. Ooh, we got explosives to plant. Pretty typical of this game. That's literally like the only objective 90% of the time. since those older games are significantly better. We buy some boosters. Gotta focus on this here for a second. Cannons are kind of a problem here because they can one-shot you. We're gonna retreat a little bit. I'm gonna retreat just a little bit. You're facing the wrong way, genius. There's health back here that I can take. Alright. What you up to, T-Jade? All the clothing now, working on getting the cars and the races, which I believe should get you the 100%. Then you need the gold 30 challenges and the stupid triad level 10 trophy. Okay, so you're making progress at least. S rank on 3 levels so far in Mercenaries mode. Okay, that's good. Because it's what, like 12 levels or something like that? There's another med kit there. But first... Ow. Secret? No, this is not a secret. I like it when they use repeating weapons because they don't one-shot you. Those guys had... One of them had a musket. Alright, keep saving. 8 total? Oh, 8! Okay, so that's good. Almost halfway there, then. Bad time to reload, Zach. Holy shit! That's a lot of enemies. And a lot of cannon fire. Okay. Note to self, this is not gonna be as easy. Alright, 57 minutes into our soccer game, and we're up 1-0 still. That's good. Oh, we don't have grenades, I just realized. That sucks. This would be a great place to use one. Cannons are pretty annoying here, that's for sure.
Take cover now!
Retreat to cover. This is a lot of explosions for a Civil War game. First two were easy, but the third one was a little tricky, but wasn't too bad. It's easy, but if you don't plan on working on them during the story, it can be a huge pain. Alpha gives you 15 times Stride XP. Okay. Good to know. Okay, that's the last explosive that we have, so this must be the last one of these. And they just ran away. Oh, never mind, they're back. Find your commanding officer. I'm sure there's a little bit more to this mission.
I don't know about you, but I want to be the one to tear down that rebel flag. We'll see who gets the glory of putting up the Star straight space. You with me?
I'm with you, sir! That's probably the final objective of the game. Let's save. I'm looking for the other... Oh, now we have grenades. Okay. Looking for any other... whatever the secret area is. I think there's a second one in this level. Kill the sniper. Kill the sniper. Kill the infinitely respawning sniper. Possibly not infinitely respawning. There's a lot of enemies. Great throw, Zach. Great throw. Get an S rank, you have to kill all the enemies while chaining a combo and finishing the stage as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's like the Mercenaries in the other games. 'Cause I've played Mercenaries mode before in other games in that series. I mean, in the original Resident Evil 4 on, like, PS2 and everything, to get the hand cannon in that one, you had to get, I think, an S rank with every character on every stage of Mercenaries, which was like 20 different S ranks. And they're surrendering! They're surrendering! I want to see if there's another secret area back here, because there might be a second one on this level. If not, though, this level was honestly really easy. You never know where the other secret area might be. Seems like I'd be in one of these buildings. I wonder what happens if we kill one of the surrendering guys. What is the game gonna punish me for it? Friendly fire is not allowed, or war crimes are not allowed? I don't know if the Geneva Convention had anything to do with this, so... What happens if we summarily execute somebody? Absolutely nothing, because the game doesn't let you do friendly fire. Well, that's boring. You can't even do friendly fire. That's boring. Well, good God, the last two levels were a joke compared to, like, half of the game. Like, half the levels on each side were horrendous, and the final two levels are a freaking joke. You know, like, Mission 5 of each campaign was so much worse. And there it is, every mission on hard. I am currently 5th overall in the world on score. I might legit manage to get, like, a #1 ranking.
Broken, Lee's army is finally forced to retreat. President Davis is in church when he receives a message from Lee that he can no longer hold Petersburg. Richmond must be evacuated. This terrible war that divided neighbor from neighbor and tore families apart is close to its bloody end. After losing well over 100,000 men in this battle alone, Grant has done what no other Northern general has achieved. From now on, the country is finally able to look towards the future and begin the great healing process that will unite the nation once again.
All right. We're not done yet, though. We don't have the entire mastery done yet. But that was actually... Those last two missions were a joke compared to some of the earlier missions. Okay, so I'm going to take a look. Let's take a look together at the achievement list. Later levels are going to get tougher, so wish you luck. Suspension for the mobile game ended. Played a few hours. Got suspended again for 6 days? What the heck? And unsuspended you again? Okay, that sounds like it's messed up. So let's see what we have left in this game. We're missing 8 achievements. Okay, so first up we have to complete Gettysburg without aiming down sights or loading a save. Well then, let's head to Gettysburg. On easy. We'll be playing everything on easy from here on out. We're gonna see how much easier easy actually is. So yeah, no aiming down sight and no dying. Feature sucks. Yeah, it sucks the PS3 and stores are closing. It's terrible.
Soldier, a sizable line of Rebs is coming down on us fast. Use your sniper rifle to pick them off.
Okay, we got a regular musket as well. Not aiming down sights is going to be a bit annoying here, but I've done worse.
They're falling back.
Dang, did I just kill him? Yeah. I think this is the only one where we aren't allowed to aim down sights, thankfully. And thankfully it's a super early mission in the game, so it's not as bad. Other people got suspended for having the game crash on them. That's stupid. Oh, we can't shoot that far because it's not showing a red marker.
Hurrah! They're falling back.
Let's let this one pop his head back out. Oh, I love it. Now he gets to play on easy.
To glory!
I'm so happy.
They're falling back.
This game actually feels like it's going to be tolerable on easy mode. Let's try out the other gun. They're both muskets, so they're both one-shots. Most of the time. Or almost all the time, they're one-shots. The hipfire actually seems to be fairly accurate in this game for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems to be. Which would not be accurate to the real world. I mean, it's also the History Channel, so again, we know that they're the only channel in history.
Follow me to glory!
Okay, I should probably just use the sniper rifle then, because there's more ammo for it, but not for the other rifle, so yeah, we'll just use the sniper. I'm not really sure they're on the run. Uh-oh. Mortars. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, with all the sniper rifle ammo up here. We haven't even lost any health yet. Just got some stuff in the mail. Got yourself a hard copy of the book, The Prince by Machiavelli. Looks beautiful. Nice.
Move it now or die where you stand.
Hey, Chris, what's up? You're from the year 2026. I'm in the year 1862. I'm from the year 1862. Exploring the old world of the Confederacy and the Union. Oh, those are... Team. What are you guys even doing at this point? Anything? Oh, I love playing on the easiest difficulty now. This is actually enjoyable to some degree. To some very slight degree, this is actually enjoyable. think this is honestly still the better gun because it reloads so quickly. It's like a Bible or a Quran. Oh, okay. Just got suspended from the PSN profiles forum for creeping a woman out. I'm sorry, I need some context here. I need some more information now. What did you say? And I gotta remember, we can also use melee. Melee is totally okay in this. There's not really much of a point in saving either, because we would automatically fail if we had to reload save. Ah, okay. He just pitched a coronary. Bring a woman out, don't even play with women. Cassie's the only woman I know that plays games. And no, Mia was on here sometimes too, but I haven't heard from her in a long time, but yeah. Those are the only two females I know of that even play video games. You have no idea, luckily you'll get allowed back tomorrow. Ah, bro, I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, you and me are the only two I know of. And there was like one or two others I've known in my life as well, and that's it. Okay, yeah, we can honestly just run this with melee. Might actually be better because the enemies don't kill you that quickly. On easy. Because we're on easy mode. Yeah, aside from you two are the only ones I know of in the last few years. Be fair, you don't know what shit comes out of your hands when you type posts. That's probably not great. I'm gonna use this against like one or two enemies at a time and then use the sniper rifle on groups. Because it's more limited on the ammo. Like this. Or maybe I just run it with a sword. Yeah, they can barely even hit me. Only other one you know is the GameStop girl. Well, technically, the girl I dated for a long time, the teacher, the one that wasn't the crazy one, that I actually dated for a long time during COVID, I got her into some types of gaming, to some degree. The crazy one was not very into it. And she wanted to desperately separate me from the idea of gaming. She was one of those girls that I don't think liked having her man have any hobbies that were not about her. Ooh, we're gonna get a Gatling gun up here, I think. Don't know any other girl gamers yourself came go to the gym to talk it out with guys at the gym used to work out and got shut down. I remember you mentioned that. Did they say anything about the other one that you wanted to go to? You know, a lot of gamer girls. I don't know a lot.
Take over the big Gatling gun, son. Mow down anything that isn't already dead.
Okay, well, hopefully this is allowed? Yeah, this is allowed. Just gonna stay away from the L1 button just in case there's any issues. And it does have limited ammo, I found out. The bullets are borderline explosive with how quickly they're killing people. This is like a... I want to say the Gatling gun's a 30 cal. Which... ultimately isn't the largest round.
We are running out of ammo. Fix bayonets,
30 cal is not the largest round.
We got no other option. Move!
Didn't want me to have fun, pretty much, unless it was something that she was okay with. She was that type of person.
Follow me to glory! No mercy!
They might look into a bit, but for now, just busy trying to survive. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fix bayonets, man! We're going to charge!
We're going to charge! 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 Yep, I finished all my hard mode stuff, thank God. Which, in all honesty, Chris, the last two missions, which are like bonus missions basically, those were both a freaking joke. Like, the final mission on each side, like mission 5 on both sides was horrific. Mission 6 for both sides was a freaking joke. Like, there was no difficulty whatsoever to it.
The third day of
Yeah, mission 6 was a freaking joke. I died like twice on each of them. Mostly due to my own, like, experimentation and stupidity than anything else. You don't like that some guys find out that girls take a shit, finding out like it's some secret. Got the gaming from being so sheltered as a kid with no friends at all. All you can really do is play in the backyard and play with your toys or games. I played mostly with toys and games. Like, I had a few friends, and Lizard Guy, of course, was one of them. He was my next door neighbor, so... Okay, popping up the retro achievements list. 7 to go. Okay, next up is Fort Fisher without melee killing. Fort Fisher, no melee kills. Sounds good. Play on easy, we're allowed to use any weapons and stuff, we're just not allowed to melee.
At the north of the Cape Fear
which
River,
is fine.
the Confederacy...
Yeah, 7 achievements left. So no melee kills. Remind me not to kill anyone with melee by accident.
You will secure the landing zone and eliminate all
What mission
resistance.
was... Oh yeah, the Normandy beach landing mission. Because this exists in this game.
Forward.
I mean, it's obviously not that, but still. We're allowed to die as well this time, which is nice. We have a Oh, no, that's not a musket. That's a repeater. So just make sure not to press the R2 button and we're good.
Buddy, this is nothing but draw enemy fire. Real assault is coming from
And
the
some of
front.
us don't like gaming, it's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't. More so with women, but even with men that don't like it. And it sucks. Gaming is great, it brings so many people together. I would not have the community of online friends that I have without gaming and YouTube from it. So I wouldn't have done YouTube without gaming. Unless it was just me being a terrible chef, which I guess is potentially entertaining to people, so I guess that is technically a possibility. Alright, we should just be able to power through a lot of the missions at this point. Do not melee kill. They can melee me, that's fine. I'm also looking at Coin Game right now on my main TV. We're currently on day 77.
I'm hit, so it's all up to you. Here's a pack of explosives, just in case. Blow that cannon in placement, or our assault is in jeopardy. Don't let me down, soldier.
Sir, yes, sir. We blow up the thing. God, easy mode in this is such a joke after beating this on the hardest difficulty. Easy mode is a joke so far. Like, I haven't even lost a full health bar yet. Hello. Okay, I see why they would put this one on this level, because this is a very fitting level for melee attacking. Just given how it's designed. So that's actually very much, it makes sense why they would put it in the game. Definitely a close quarters heavy level. Ouchie. Cannon touched me. Die. Ammo. I see some ammo. Easy is a freaking joke. This is hilarious. I don't know, maybe I should do a video game challenge. Can you beat this game using only melee? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I would not do that to you guys. I would never torture you guys with something like that. Everyone got tortured enough having to watch me play through this game on hard. I feel like on easy, you might almost be able to run through this game in like an hour. Pixelated plants. Plant! All the DLCs in Black Ops 1 in case it gets delisted. Yeah, definitely do that. Though, I will say you're going to be able to play the superior version of Black Ops. Well, superior not really, but the ported version on PS5 very soon. Of course, though, like I said before, they didn't talk about that, but instead they're giving us Modern Warfare 3 as the free game for next month. Instead of, you know, telling us more information about the game we actually want. Look at those highly graphically advanced plants. Oh no, I might actually take damage here. It's the end of the world. I'm honestly surprised they didn't put like a no damage achievement into this game. They absolutely could have been assholes and done something like that if they had wanted to. Oh, so speaking of achievement stuff, I found out that most likely, Rocket Power Beach Bandits probably will not be able to have much of an achievement set. Because apparently, like, the way the code works for the game, they can't put in, like, any miscellaneous achievements. To where probably the only thing they could do would be completing all the levels as various achievements, and that's all they'd be able to do. And at that point, it's like, why is there even an achievement list? Because that's, you know, a 3 or 4 hour thing to do with 0 actual difficulty. So apparently that one may never actually get an achievement list, which really sucks, but, like, I know nothing about development, so I'll take their word for it. Hopefully Freedom Fighters isn't that way. Freedom Fighters still surprises me, though, because that's a game that I know has an insane amount of support behind it, of people that want a list to be made. I have no idea why I switched to the pistol. Like, that game has more set requests than just about any game on the website. And also, apparently, GameCube stacks are harder to make lists for some reason. Like, I guess something with the design of them, with the coding of them, makes them harder to have sets. Which I never knew that, but apparently that's a thing, so that also kind of sucks. I don't know how true that is, though, because, I mean, they've made lists for things like Super Mario Sunshine, and that one has a list. Luigi's Mansion has a list. So I don't know entirely how that works. Again, I'm not a developer. I don't know how any of that stuff works. Well, this has been easy so far. It's crazy how much of a joke easy difficulty is compared to hard. Like, they literally, like, can't even do damage to me most of the time. Like, they can't even drop one full health. I could actually potentially see people maybe getting a bit of enjoyment out of this game if they were playing it on easy. I could see there being at least slight amounts of enjoyment out there in the world for playing on easy. Because when you don't have to worry about dying every 3 seconds, a little bit more of a relaxed experience. Get to run through the Civil War with Civil War weapons. I could see someone potentially getting at least a tiny bit of enjoyment out of this. Alright, I think we're pretty close to the end of this level. As long as you're not paying the full price for it, because this game was out on, like, Xbox 3... It has an Xbox 360 achievement list, by the way. I found out. I can't remember what it involved. Like, I don't know if you had to beat the game... I assume you had to beat the game on hard on that as well. Because there's no multiplayer component to it, thank God. Well, that was easy. Yep, that was easy. Alright, let's save. I think 6 more miscellaneous Chivos to go. So what's up next on our list? Ooh, this should be an interesting one, actually. Shiloh without firing a single bullet. That should actually be interesting. Shiloh without firing a single bullet, because this is meant to be a kind of a stealth mission for some inexplicable reason. So we're only allowed to melee.
Spring of 1862.
That's okay
General
with me, though.
McClellan
Ooh,
refuses
USA
to
up
fight
2
with
to
his
nothing.
enormous
We're
army
going
at
to
the
the Sweet 16.
But
Let's
General Ulysses S.
go.
Grant is anything but timid.
USA!
He camps on the
USA!
west side of the Tennessee River
USA!
at Pittsburgh
USA!
Landing.
USA!
Across from him, Sidney
USA!
Johnston masses his troops in Corinth and plans a surprise.
If you know what I'm referencing, you're great. Or if you know what I'm referencing, you're cultured. I guess would be a word for it. No guns! This should be
Listen up,
interesting.
soldier. You will slip into the center of the Union camp, eliminating all obstacles as you go.
This will probably result in at least a few deaths. Because the stealth mechanic in this game doesn't actually work. Yeah, stealth in this game doesn't actually work, so... Okay, at least they're all really dumb, so that's good. This may actually result in at least 1 death, though. Because even on easy, given the fact that I can't shoot, there's going to be times where they're able to hit me. I feel like we're going with a Mike Banning playthrough. Maybe that's what we need to do with this game, is a Mike Banning playthrough. Just kidding. I'm not going to subject you guys to that kind of torture. I'm not that much of an asshole, usually. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Terminator comes for you? Terminator Civil War Edition. That needs to be a movie. Make it. Someone out there make it. Please. Yeah, Terminator Civil War Edition. Make it a thing. It'd be hilarious. It'd be really stupid, but it'd be hilarious. Terminator goes in with a Model 1887 and a knife and just absolutely massacres everything because they can't do anything back. Again, this should not be this enjoyable, but after how much the hard difficulty pissed me off, I think I deserve a slight amount of pleasure in life. Not sure if Black Ops 1 and 2 are going to have separate trophy lists. I would think they will, because the game was made by the same people that made the Red Dead port. And the new Red Dead on PS4, PS5 has trophy lists, so I assume it's going to have a trophy list. I'd be kind of surprised if it didn't. I'd be very disappointed if it didn't, because I would not mind platinuming those games again, especially Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2... not as looking forward to if they put in all the same trophies that they had in the original version, which they did for Red Dead. There's a couple of very annoying parts to that, but we'll see. But I would think they will. Now, the question's going to be the DLC. Is there going to be DLC trophies? Are they going to be part of the base list? Or are they going to be listed as separate DLCs? I don't know how Sony does that for ports. Yeah, I would think they're going to have separate lists. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Two stabs to kill on easy is hilarious. So yeah, if I did a mic banning challenge, I could literally just do this the whole game, because they can, like, barely even do anything to you. It's like you could literally run through every level as melee. Because they haven't even dropped a single health bar yet, somehow. Yeah, they haven't even dropped a single one of my health bars yet. The South shall rise again, Yankees! I just got shot by something. Got the bounty trophy, just need the 70 golds. Good job on the bounties, though. That one is not that easy in that game. Because they're getting the bounty up that high in all 5 districts, especially given that, like, one of the districts has, like, no settlements. You know which one I'm talking about if you've beaten the game. You know there's one district that has, like, literally no settlements in it. So, like, the only thing you can do is just shoot at a fort that's across the river is, like, the best way to do it. At least it was when I did the platinum. It might have improved by now to where it's a little easier. Okay, yeah, people are definitely shooting off fireworks. I'm pretty sure I just heard another one. It's Wednesday. It's July the 1st. It's Wednesday. It's not even 4th of July yet. And aren't we probably in a burn ban right now? Given the giant heat wave that's crossing the country right now? And the droughts and everything. I'm surprised we're not in a burn ban. I'm surprised they're not. I don't know. Marino was your last one. It was hard. New Austin, you just went to Tumbleweed. Armadillo didn't do anything for you. Yeah, you could probably speedrun this game using just the damn knife. On easy. Again, easy only. If we were on hard, we'd be dead a million times over by now. On easy, this game's a freaking joke. I actually might run this strategy for the Petersburg accuracy achievement. Hit like one enemy with one bullet and then just melee kill everyone else. Might not be a bad idea. Oh dang, they actually dropped one of my health bars. Wow. It's the first time that's happened so far on easy. Well, that's okay though. Let's go pick up a health kit. Not a problem whatsoever. Coin game, we're still on day 77, but my character's about to pass to day 78, which is great. So we'll get through at least 80 days on that. Okay, yeah, people are definitely shooting off fucking fireworks right now. We're in the middle of a drought, and it's Wednesday, July the 1st. I still have to go to work tomorrow. Most of us still have to go to work tomorrow. Well, that was easy. That was not difficult in the slightest. What's up next? There's 5 remaining missions. Ooh, next one is both secret areas in Antietam. And there are no comments for this one. Okay, this might actually be the hardest thing we have left. No, wait, there's also one for Chancellorville. Shit. Okay. Antietam, we have to find both secret areas in one session without loading a save. The not loading a save isn't going to be the problem. The finding the actual secret areas is going to be the problem.
In the
22 more
late
days to
summer
go,
of
city virus on the way there. Heck
1862,
yeah.
General Lee invades the North.
And it's not a hard game. Again, Coin Game is actually a very easy platinum. The permadeath thing isn't actually permadeath. It only sets you back to the start of the day that you're currently on, which is like not even much of a punishment. It just means that you can't truly AFK the 100 days, is the only real issue. Okay, so we gotta find 2 secret areas on this level.
They've crossed the bridge, men. We're gonna stop them before they reach our cannons.
And not die.
Anything that moves is fair game.
2 secret areas,
We said our
don't
prayers,
die.
So let's go.
Is our whole goal here. One of them will be wherever the collectible is, so we know that. Now, thankfully, since we're on easy, the enemies are basically firing Nerf guns, so we're not too worried about dying. Outside of, like, a weird glitch or something happening, which absolutely can happen. I think it has happened so far. Or no, it happened in fucking Lego Batman, was when that happened last time. When I, like, glitched through the bottom of the world, because of course I did. You damn Yanks! Die, you damn Yanks! The South shall rise again, you damn Yankees, son of a bitches! You dare shoot me! Well, he died.
Why are you leaving, boy?
I'm not! Oh, right, I'm supposed to defend here. That's right. I forgot about that. So I assume I could desert here by accident, which is not what I want to do, because that would count as reloading. And that would count as failing the objective. Let's stay here and defend. I don't actually know if by the not loading a save, I don't know if it means that you just can't, like, if you can't die, or if you're actually allowed to die, but you're just not allowed to, like, load in from a save, like you have to do it in a single session type of deal. Okay, I'm assuming that we're just supposed to... We can't go that way, never mind. Okay, Coin Game, it's so boring, like... I don't know why they felt the need to put a 100-day trophy in. Like, 50 days would have been perfectly acceptable. 50 days... would give you enough time to do everything else without dragging on insanely too much. If that makes any sense. Like, 50 days would have made reasonable sense, because it can take that long to knock out all the other trophies depending on what you're doing.
Eliminate those hightailing Federals now!
100 days, though, is just cruel. Because there's absolutely no way you're ever going to need that many days to do everything in the game. It's got a dumber throw old furniture, wood, etc. you had in a pile in your backyard. So currently have a lot of unhappy snakes in your yard. Oh, yeah, be careful with that. Like, I don't know what kind of snakes are native to Ohio. I don't know if you have the same kind of snakes we have down south, but definitely be careful with that, because there might be a few unhappy snakes that are actually venomous. Again, I don't know snaketology for Ohio, so I could be wrong. Secret area, let's go. That's the first of 2. Is he not dying? Seriously? Yeah, I'm not a snaketologist, so I don't know what kind of snakes you guys have in Ohio. Ooh, my character gets to go to sleep now, thankfully. In coin game. That's 78 days cleared in the coin game. That's awesome. Because we have certain snakes down here that you don't really want to encounter. Cottonmouths, copperheads. You don't want them around. And there's another one that I know I'm forgetting, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I know there's another one I'm forgetting, though. Water moccasins, that's it. Sometimes you get them around here. Will you just die already? Looked it up. The science of studying snakes is called herpetology. Okay, I literally read that as hepatology, which is like study of blood or liver or something like that. You know what? That's something I actually should have known now that I think about it, because that's in the fucking first season of Series of Unfortunate Events. Is Uncle Monty is a herpetologist. He studies snakes and reptiles. That's his whole thing, is he studies snakes and reptiles. So actually, that's something I should have known. Wouldn't mind having a snake aquarium in your house. Snakes don't really bother me for the most part. Like, for the most part, they're just trying to live their life. They eat the bad things on your land. Most of them are not particularly aggressive, especially if you don't actually, like, go after them. Most of them really don't give a shit as long as you don't actually try to hurt them. Because we have black snakes on the property back home in North Carolina, like the large amount of land. So yeah, we have black snakes there, but they don't really do anything, like, negative. Because they won't hurt you unless you, like, try to grab it by the face or something. Then it'll probably bite you, but it's, I think, well within its rights to do so at that point. They'll just kind of look at you and then slither away. They're not really hostile toward humans. The thing, though, is that they eat the bad snakes. That's the whole thing about them, is they eat the bad snakes. Like, their whole existence is based on eating bad snakes. So we like to leave them around because they eat all the bad snakes. But they don't really hurt humans. They just kind of chill. Just kind of chill. Just like, hey, I'm a snake. I'm gonna be on your property here. I'm gonna eat the bad snakes for you. Don't do anything to me. I'm just gonna chill here for a while. All right, both secret areas found. Let's go. All right, we can quit out of the level. Heck yeah, the U.S. wins! We're in the round of 16. Let's freaking go. We're in the round of 16. Let's freaking go. That is awesome. Okay, what is our next achievement? Alright, we got 4 left. 4 different missions. Both secret areas in Chancellorville in one session. This is one I'm not as sure about. This is one I'm not as sure about, because I don't actually know where the areas are.
One of the...
I'm gonna see if there is a list of these two. No, there is not. Okay, wonderful. I didn't think there would be. So this might be the hardest one we have left, is we have to find 2 secret areas here. And this is a fairly large level,
Move closer,
so...
soldier. Your job is to take out
That's the
those
problem, is
cell
this is a
towers yonder.
fairly large
Shoot
level.
any snipers or guards on the way. Understood? You do that, and there's a bigger prize. The ammo depot at the end of the camp. I'm counting on you,
Yeah,
boy.
this is a fairly large level, so... not ideal. It's the achievement, Papa. You were calling your dad and, we need to later this month. Buy some snakes as pets. Oh, nice. Yeah, most of them are not hostile. Most of them are pretty chill. Most of them just want to be left alone. Like a lot of other animals out there, they just kind of want to be left alone a lot of the time. Be small enough to fit on your desk next to your PS4 TV. You're gonna have to get some very small snakes then. Yeah, you're gonna need some very small snakes. Okay, so this is that bolt-action rifle, or not bolt-action, but... oh, there's our first secret area, let's go! Already found a secret area with ammo in it, and grenades, let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, you're gonna need some very small snakes for that. Unless you have a really, really large desk. Okay, we don't have the best weapons this time, unfortunately. No repeating weapons except for the revolver. And I will still make my offer open that if I am able to win the lottery, that $500 million Mega Millions or $300-something million Powerball, I will personally invest in passion projects of games set in Forgotten Wars. The American Civil War, the American Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Spanish-American War, the Mexican-American War, the Pig War. That would end up having to be like an interactive visual novel type of game, most likely, because there was actually no bloodshed in that war. Surprised they didn't somehow kill me. Sure, pet stores have small snakes. I don't know, I haven't been to a pet store in a long-ass time. Took advantage of GameStop's buy two, get one free sale, picked up PS5, PS4, and PS3 game. Well, glad you got it now, because we're not going to be able to buy them soon. In like a couple of years, we're not going to be able to buy them anymore. God, so is GameStop's not going to survive that? And did they just buy eBay? Didn't GameStop literally just buy eBay? How the hell are they going to survive without the ability to buy used games anymore? They're not going to be able to survive. That's going to be a lot of people that lose their jobs. World War II has way too much popularity, let the other wars... Yeah! And I mean, I understand that part of the reason why these older wars are not going to get featured is because of the weapons available. Most people were using rifles like this or muzzle loaders that are, you know, single shot with long reloads. So I get why they wouldn't want to do it. Again, for me, it would be just a passion project of wanting to have stuff set in those wars. And again, like, I'm not as Civil War knowledgeable as I am on, like, the Revolutionary War. Admittedly. I know the Revolutionary War and the World Wars a lot better than I know the Civil War. Gonna be really rough for GameStop. Yeah, it's gonna be like, they're not gonna be able to survive. Is the whole thing of it. But like, let's do an American Revolutionary War game, but have some missions where they can use really unique weapons of the time that existed. They were real weapons that existed, but were definitely not used by any major amount during the Revolutionary War. The Giordani air rifle. It's a lever-action or semi-automatic air rifle with the same power as a musket with a 22-round tubular magazine. Let them use that. Let them use the Karakakov, or whatever it's called. It's like a Swedish or something. It's a lever-action It's a lever-action black powder rifle with a 30-round magazine. Let them use stuff like that. You know, bizarre things that people don't think about. Let them use, you know, volley guns. Let them use harmonica guns, organ guns, whatever you want to call them. Let them use the puckle gun. Bring it into play. Let them use the experimental-ass rifle that some gunsmith had made that was full auto in her day and age. You know, bring in some really unique, random weapons that were not actually necessarily used, but it would make the game more fun. Hell, make it a damn alt history game. Where people time travel back to the Revolutionary War to win more easily. But you end up having to hunt down, like, dragoons and such, and you don't know the terrain. And their muskets one-shot you and stuff like that. Retro game stores will get more business. Yeah, because they will be buying out all those other consoles. So yeah, that's very true. Alright, plant the charge. And we're still looking for the other secret area on this level. Might have to buy another Vita, because the shutting down the PS Vita online stores means they'll become mostly pointless. Very true. Need to platinum Adventures of Mana as the game is not being ported. Oh, okay. Yeah, give them access to all those random-ass weapons that no one has ever heard of in the modern era. Because they're so random and so bizarre. But they all existed. It's the whole argument of proof that what we would consider, you know, so-called assault weapons existed and were in use by various militaries at the time of the writing of the Constitution.
Listen up. I don't got long. There's an ammo depot just beyond them trees.
Just
Best thing
beyond
is to hit
them
it from the other
trees,
side.
mate.
You set
That's
fire to them trees
Australian
and
for
blow it
some
up.
reason.
Don't mind me. I'm going to a good place.
Give me the
Now
explosives.
get.
This game's actually somewhat fun when you play it on the easiest difficulty. Because you really don't die, so... Like, it's nearly impossible to die on the easiest difficulty. You'd have to try pretty damn hard to die at this. I'm not against the idea of difficulty, I'm just against the idea of difficulty when it's just complete bullshit high difficulty. Which is this game's hard mode, is it's complete bullshit hard difficulty, because you die in one hit. It's like everything that can shoot you through walls. They can literally shoot you through walls throughout the game, so... That's not a good hard mode, that's a bullshit hard mode. Alright, I think the other hidden area is going to be where the collectible was on this level later on. I'm assuming that's where it's going to be. And not all muskets use the same ammo, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. Not all muskets use the exact same type of bullet. There were multiple caliber of musket bullets. Not like the History Channel would ever care to learn about that, but there were multiple calibers of musket rounds. Even as far back as the Revolutionary War. Just wanted to point that one out. See if he blows up. He did not. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, God, no. Am I gonna have to replay this whole level? Dang it! How did that kill me, though? I wasn't anywhere close to it. Well, we can at least figure out where the other secret area is. That sucks. Or it might just be don't load a save and, like, just do it all in one day is a possibility. That's what I'm hoping for. Because the achievement doesn't show up on the bottom of the screen, which is usually something that happens if it's, like, single wipe specific.
Trees. Best thing is to hit it from the other side. You set fire to them trees and blow it up. Don't mind me. I'm going to a
So
good
we might be
place.
okay.
Now
We'll
get.
see, though. But I don't even know where the second secret area is anyway, so we gotta find it regardless. So even if I don't get this on this run, we can replay the level and I'll know where everything is. It's not that big a deal. We only have 3 more achievements after this. That's the first time I've died on easy, though, and it was from, like, an explosion or something. I assume that's what killed me. So the descriptions say you can't save. I mean, I've been saving the game, and it still showed up. But, like, loading a save, I think, is the problem. Is the potential issue. Well, at the very least, we can figure out where the other secret area actually is. And then just speedrun the level even more. Because I actually have no idea where the second secret is. Yeah, I have no idea where the second secret even is, so if I can figure out where it is, that's going to be good enough for the moment, and then we can just replay the level and I can run it, like, really quickly. Then we only have 3 more achievements after that, and there's no more like this where we have to beat basically the entire level without running into issues. Or at least, you know, ones like this where you can't potentially save. He's stuck running into the cart. That's great game design, History Channel. Wait, is this the secret area? It's not. That's not the secret area. Oh, then I don't know where the other secret area actually is on this level. Okay, we might have a problem, because I don't know where the other secret area is on this level. If that wasn't it... If that wasn't it, then I don't know where it actually is. What? Okay, that's gotta be a bug. But that's not the... I thought the secret area might be there. Okay, now I'm actually slightly concerned about this. Because I don't know where else they could put a secret area on this level. Because that was where the collectible was, and it did not have the secret area. I guess we'll see what comes up after this. Yeah, now I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, so I know we have to retreat all the way back to here this time, or else the game will just kill you. Which is a little ridiculous. That's it? Okay. I don't know where the other secret level is. Or secret area is. Okay, this actually might be a problematic achievement. because I don't know where the other secret area is. Let me look back at the achievement. Yeah, find both secret areas in one session without loading a save, but there's no guide for this one in Chancellorville. Let's see if there's... Maybe AI can show it to me? We'll see. Okay, secret area with grenades. Okay, so there is a guide for this. We're going to be able to find it. There is a guide. We're going to go there in just a minute, though. I'm surprised that I missed it, but it's near where the guy gave us the explosives. I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back, and we're hopefully going to finish off this game. I think we're in good shape to do so. Alright, guys. Let's try again. Now I know what to do. Both the secret areas are before that final camp, so now we know. That's okay, now we know. Knowing is half the battle. That's what G.I. Joe will tell you. Also, in the coin game, I'm at 7.5 minutes left, and we're on day 78, so... my character just ate a sandwich. Sandwichi!
They've crossed the bridge, men. We're gonna stop them before they reach our cannons. Anything that moves is fair game. We
Wait.
said our prayers.
That's not the right mission. No, that's not the right mission. Hang on. I loaded the wrong mission. Whoops. Chancellorville, that's it. Thought that seemed wrong. Chancellorville. Let's try again. This is good, though. By the end of tonight, we should be through 80 days of the coin game, which is great.
Move closer, soldier.
So the first
Your job
secret
is to take
area
out
is
those signal
early.
towers yonder. Shoot any snipers or guards on the way. Understood? You do that, and there's a bigger prize. The ammo depot at the end of the camp. I'm counting on you, boy.
Okay, so this time we're a little bit more prepared. Some idea of where both locations are. Ow. And of course, for anyone who's curious about Civil War era medicine, if you got shot in this day and age, it was basically a death sentence. Even if it was only a flesh wound, because infections were a severe thing and antibiotics did not exist for another 50 years. Therefore, if you got shot, there was a very high likelihood you were going to die unless your body was extremely strong and somehow able to fight off infections. It was highly unfortunate for you to be born in this time period. Though, by that point in time, even though amputation was still a common medical thing you had to do, at least ether existed, so people could be knocked out when they had to have their limbs amputated. Compared to, like, the Revolutionary War, where that was not a thing. So you at least had a chance at this point in time. Because you could have potentially had ether or chloroform. To where you might not have had to feel the pain of it. I still suggest everyone in the world read 1 Second After. Still one of the best books ever written. Most horrifying books ever written, for that matter. And it involves having to return to some Civil War and Revolutionary War era medicine. Just because that's all they have access to after an EMP attack. Can't freaking wait for the movie. It's still in post-production, but it should be getting a release date in the near future, so it'll probably be out next year. Super freaking excited for that. I'm seeing that day one. Yeah, I'll be seeing that day one. In whatever theater I have to go to see it in day one. If I had to drive up to Asheville or Black Mountain area of North Carolina to go see it, I'll do that, which that's not actually that far of a drive. It's like an hour away, but still. He did not die from that. Oh, no, he had 2 people there, that's why. Is it... It's basically... So, the premise of the book that it's based on is... There's an electromagnetic pulse attack on North America. Though it actually is specified in the book that it also is one that hits Europe and East Asia. Whereas in the movie, it's only going to be North America, apparently, which actually makes it a lot less threatening. But yeah, an EMP attack on the United States of America, and the year following it, the aftermath of the year following it, and just how unbelievably horrific it is. So it could be considered apocalyptic for sure, given that 90% of the population of the United States dies in 1 year after losing electricity. Forston is not the best writer in the world, I will say that. His writing is not the best, but his actual stories that he decides to make are top tier. But he's based out of Black Mountain, North Carolina, and Montreat, North Carolina, which are, like I said, like an hour and 15 minutes from where I live, so... sort of near the Asheville area, North Carolina. Yeah, the lack of video games is going to be the least of your worry in an EMP attack. Imagine not being able to have cars anymore, because all cars after, like, 1980 would be disabled. And that book does a horrifyingly good job of explaining all the ramifications of such an attack. Now, to be fair, Trump has at least hardened our grid more in his time as president, because that book was published in, like, 2009. The Trump administrations have actually at least put some effort into fixing some of this stuff, but it's still nowhere near where it needs to be. Alright, that's good. So now we're gonna go talk to our friend that's up here.
Listen up. I don't got long.
And there it is. Yep.
Just beyond that
I don't know how that didn't pop the first time. I honestly don't know how that didn't pop the first time, but whatever. It's fine. It's complete. 3 achievements to go. Okay, next up is Chickamauga without crouching or loading a save. That's not gonna be fun, because that's a long-ass level. That is a long-ass level without crouching or loading a save. This one's not gonna... This actually might be the worst achievement we have left in the game. This one's actually gonna suck. No crouching, no loading a save. Alright, this one's gonna suck.
These men are under your...
Well, I would disagree with that, Redox. I would say that Trump is the best president we've had since JFK, but we can all agree to disagree.
Send them back home, soldiers!
Okay, so we can't crouch and we can't load a save. This is gonna be annoying, because this is actually kind of a long level. Now, yeah, we don't really have to worry about dying on easy, but still.
Destroy that cannon emplacement! Forward, boys!
Cannon emplacement. That's a problem, because that can one-shot me, potentially, if I'm really unlucky. We can use whatever weapons and ammo we want, though, which is good. Might have shot my own guy there, but that's okay. This game apparently doesn't really care about friendly fire anyway. This is a long-ass level, so this is not going to be fun. Okay, that's cleared. Thankfully, though, we can actually survive more than one bullet now, so this shouldn't be anywhere near as horrendous as it was. Lincoln, I will agree, is the best president that we ever had, or one of the absolute best. I will absolutely agree with that. I think that's very difficult to fight against. Obama was one of the worst presidents we ever had, if maybe about the 3rd worst. behind Carter and Biden. Okay, I gotta pause here for a second, because in Coin Game, we're about to finish a day. So I am finishing out my day in Coin Game. Going to sleep in Coin Game. 79 days cleared. I'm on day 80 of the Coin Game. Let's freaking go. 20 days to go. Or 21 days to go, I think. Which is still far more than ever should have been. I still hate that the Coin Game requires 100 days. I still think it's completely ridiculous. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. We actually gotta be careful here, because they're actually doing some damage. Yeah, we might actually need a health kit here. Yeah, the Coin Game has been a slog that did not need to be such an insane slog. It's just makes you suffer for the sake of padding out game time. Again, 50 days in it would have been more than enough. It's like 50 days I could have understood, because it can take up to 50 days to get through everything. But 100 days is just ridiculous. Friendlies. No, they're not friendlies. Never mind. Okay, we're already back at the last part of the mission here. So this is actually a very short mission. It's just because I was on the highest difficulty, and that's why I was struggling so much. Yeah, the easy mode in this game is actually fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually having a decent time playing the easy mode of this. Easy mode of this is actually reasonably enjoyable. Oh crap, we took a lot of damage there. Holy shit, I took a lot of damage. Okay, got the notes. That should stop him from respawning. Okay, I might actually have to take cover here for a second. Been grinding out levels in Ni no Kuni using metal slime type monsters on the north part of the map. Everyone's around level 45 now. I legitimately have no idea what any of that means. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what any of that means. I've never played a Ni no Kuni game. Getting Call of Duty mobile ads? Well, I guess people still play Call of Duty Mobile, so that's probably why it's popping up. For whatever reason. Okay, so we just gotta stay alive during the turret section, which should be very easy, because I did it no problem on hard. The Gatling gun is not gonna cut down trees, by the way. I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters actually tested this. Like, the Mythbusters did a video or an episode where they, like, tested cutting down a tree with a machine gun. And with the Thompson and with the squad automatic weapon, they couldn't do anything to it. They managed to cut, like, a thin tree down with a Gatling gun. But with the actual minigun, not this Gatling gun, the actual minigun. That they mount on helicopters in the modern era, the one that fires 3,000 rounds a minute. And they were able to cut down a tree with that. They were not able to... They never tried it with an actual, this type of Gatling gun, because it probably would have never worked. Also, what's guiding this thing down the road? I don't see any horses in front of us. And it's not... This was before the time of automobiles, so it couldn't have been that. Unless it was on a steam-powered track or something, like a train track. Which it's not. Do have it on PS3, but I haven't touched it yet. Well, hopefully it doesn't have any online, so we don't have to worry about stuff going on with PS3. All their bullshit. I guess people are behind the cart pushing it, is my guess. But yeah, if you have a Gatling gun mounted to it, you might as well try something like that. Gatling gun's one of my go-to weapons in Fallout 76. I have a Gatling gun heavy build in a lot of ways, to where I use it a lot. Alright, heal up, grab ammo, and we're near... No, wait, there's a little bit more to this level, isn't there? It's still a fairly long level compared to a lot of the other ones. All we gotta do is not crouch and not die, though. We're almost done. And we got 2 more levels after this, and there's no more secret areas to find, thank God. Yep, we still got a farm to clear out. Or, no, wait, we just have to reunite here, and we're done. That's actually it. So we just did, like, a giant circle for the whole mission. I just realized that. I didn't even know that's what we were doing. There it is! Level cleared.
The Union hastily...
Okay, we've got 2 achievements left, folks. 2 more achievements. Let's see what it is. We gotta get through Cold Harbor without a grenade or loading a save. That should actually be very easy. We'll do that one next. That should actually be very easy, because that mission actually wasn't even hard on hard. So get through it without throwing a grenade and without dying. That's actually not that hard at all. The other mission we have left is going to be a little bit more of a problem. So no grenade, no dying.
Don't just sit there. I got word we're on the move. We're gonna kill them Yanks near the river ford, then light up their
At least this is a short mission.
Just for fun, we'll blow up the bridge. How's
Just
that
destroy
sound?
the telegraph, destroy the bridge, and that's all we have to do. But the final one, we have to play through the entire Petersburg mission again with 90% accuracy, and that is actually going to be a little bit tricky. And that one's actually going to be a little bit on the trickier side by miscellaneous achievement standards, at least for this game. Yeah, this level was easy on hard, which is crazy. Just don't throw grenades and don't let myself get killed is all we have to focus on. Reload. Secret area, grab the ammo and the health. And we're good. So I guess my failure mostly was from throwing a grenade last time, when I was doing this normally. Because I used grenades in a couple of places, because grenades are actually pretty good on this level, so... makes sense why they would ban them. 2 bullets left. Okay, let's go back and grab a health kit. No punishment for doing so. Grab some ammo as well, certainly doesn't hurt. I don't know if saving is actually going to matter, but I'm still going to save anyway, just in case we are allowed to. At least not secret areas, it's just beat the level without the grenades and without dying, so... Or without reloading a save, but it just says 1 session, so I don't know. I hear a train! Lionel Train Town does not have an achievement list, by the way. I wish it did. Except part of me wishes it didn't, because I know that it would actually be brutally hard, because the game itself is actually brutally hard. At least it was when I was a children. Alright. Let's destroy the telegraph. 1 of 2 objectives done. He's shooting me through a door. Wonderful. There's definitely coyotes or wolves or something that are barking at me. Make sure no one can shoot me from behind. There is one that can shoot me from behind, but now he can't. Good riddance. Alright, now we just gotta plant the explosives and we're done with this level. This was, again, a super easy level. I'm surprised they would save this one for near the end. This level is significantly easier than a lot of the earlier levels. It's really short. And, like, grenades definitely help on this one. I think we're good to go. 1 or 2 more enemies hiding out. Yep, there's 1 more. And we're good. Well, that was easy. Oh, I have to watch the cutscene, okay. Well, that was easy. Sonophobic soldier. I don't know what that actually means.
On June 3rd, General...
Alright, guys, we have 1 achievement left. We have 1 achievement left. We have to complete Petersburg, and we have to complete it with 90% accuracy or better. Which means I'm going to be doing a lot of melee attacks. Is going to be the best way to do it. This is it. This is the final mission. Let's frickin' go. Let us frickin' go. Final mission.
A city on...
Final achievement. Let's do it in the worst game I have mastered so far. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. Let's finish this thing. Let's spit on that thing. Isn't she on OnlyFans now? Probably. Pretty sure she is. Okay, so from this point on, I'm gonna try to use melee as much as possible. The accuracy is actually going to be a bit challenging on this level just because there are so many of these sniper guys we have to take out. And we're allowed to reload a save, that's not the problem. Oh, we don't have a melee weapon this time. Okay, well that sucks. I thought we'd have a melee weapon. Okay, I guess we're gonna go actual meleeing for a lot of this. We're allowed to reload checkpoints this time though, which is good. Well, he went flying. So yeah, we are at least allowed to have checkpoints on this one. Thankfully, because this one's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I may die on this level, because this one's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, we got the explosives. Might as well get the extra kill there with a bullet. We're still at 90%, which is good. The achievement has not disappeared. Okay, run away. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're going to keep saving, though, because the game doesn't seem to care if we save here, so I'm going to definitely make multiple saves. Because of all the missions to have to do with perfect accuracy, this is a doozy to pick. This one has a lot of enemies in it, and a lot of enemies you have to shoot at, specifically. I'll be saving quite a bit here. This is good. Full health. About a third of the way through the level. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're still alive, but we've lost a lot of health. That's over half of my health lost, so... And then 2 more are gonna spawn when we go through here. Actually, it might be even more than that. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay, we're still fine. Okay. We're like 2/3 of the way through the level now, so that's good. 2/3 of the way through. This is good. This is good. 2/3 of the way through. We're looking good.
I don't know about you.
This area is going to be difficult because this has a lot of cannons and a lot of enemies.
You with me?
We're going to try. We're going to give it the old college try. This area might be a bit problematic, actually. Yeah, this is gonna be, this might take a couple of tries. Oh. Never mind, they killed everything. Well, never mind, that was actually really easy. Okay, whatever, that was really easy. That's it! We've got our mastery here, folks. Mastery number 12. History Channel, Civil War, A Nation Divided. Just like the world is divided on how awful PlayStation is becoming now because of the stupid shit they decided to do with their whole thing going forward. Also, that flag has 50 stars. The American flag did not have 50 stars in 1965, or 1865, I mean. There it is! Mastered! The History Channel Civil War, A Nation Divided has been mastered. Easily one of the worst games I've ever played on this channel. Or at least in terms of retro achievements, it's one of the worst games I've played. But speaking of all that, we have got a Platinum Dumpster Dive coming up soon. We really need to I need to start looking at games for the Platinum Dumpster Dive, because we really need to do that very soon, because it's about that time of year. Yeah, it's that time of year that we have to do the Platinum Dumpster Dive, so I need to actually start looking into games to do for that are still available on the store. So yeah, with this game, you have to complete every level on the hardest difficulty. You have to find all of the photographs and letters, of which there's one per level, so it's not that many. You have to find most of the secret areas in the game, mostly which are tied to the collectibles. And then you have miscellaneous achievements for many of the levels, such as completing Gettysburg without aiming down sight, even though that's the sniper mission. Or Fort Fisher without melee killing when it's meant to be a melee-heavy mission. You get what I mean by that. Just beat the game on hard. Go back, find all the collectibles, of which there are only 12, and then go back to each level and finish off the remaining miscellaneous stuff. It's not an overly hard list by any means. It really isn't. And I mean, I got through this in about 9 hours, which is pretty much the average for mastery, something like that. Yeah, about 9 hours for mastery, so 8 hours and 39 minutes. So yeah, I was in the average rank for this game for time to complete. Now this is actually a fairly uncommon one with a 4.5 times multiplier, which is actually pretty awesome. So yeah, right around the mastery average time, which is good. But yeah, that's another mastery done. This was an interesting one. It should make for an interesting video. It's definitely one of my better games in terms of, like, retro points. Because, like, Call of Duty 3 was only a 1.6, and Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown was like a 1.8. Let's see if anything was anywhere close to where I currently am with this game. I'm just going to load up all of them on alt screens here. Call of Duty music playing. Okay, let's X out of this before it gives me, like, copyright problems, because I feel like it probably would. So yeah, if we look at some of the other ones, SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, 1.84. Clock Tower 2, 2.8. That's actually crazy, it's that much less. Scooby-Doo on the GameCube, 1.2. That's the easier version of the game, though, I believe. Is that the easier version of the game? Yeah, that's the easy version of the game, so that makes sense. The harder version of the game is a 1.7. Lego Indiana Jones, 1.5. Breaking Da Rules and Barnyard. Oh, it's not showing my older ones, is it? It's not. Breaking Da Rules, 1.3. Barnyard, 2. So yeah, this is like by far my rarest list so far, which is kind of crazy because it's not easy by any means, but it's not that hard. Like, I mean, I've done Call of Duty Classic, it's not that hard. It's just a very, very bad game. Puts me in the top 30,000 though, so closing in on top 20% almost, which is pretty awesome. We're not done for tonight, by the way, guys. We are not done for tonight. I still have something else I want to play tonight. But yeah, so that was History Channel, The Civil War, A Nation Divided. Easily one of the worst games I have played on this channel, especially for retro achievements. I would not recommend this game in any capacity. Don't play it. It's not worth your time. It is just absolutely not worth your time. The History Channel has actually made other games as well, by the way. I think that should be pointed out. They have made other games as well. Don't give them any money. They have an Ice Road Truckers game. I didn't even know that. Okay, well that's terrifying. They have a second Civil War game, though. It's Civil War Secret Missions. I have no idea what this game actually is. I'm not going to play this game anytime soon. But there's apparently a second Civil War one, because of course there is. That's why wouldn't there be? At this point, why wouldn't there be? Alright, so we've got like up to an hour left to play tonight, so we're going back to the
EA Games. Challenge everything.
To the Golden Boy. One we're gonna still try to finish it on the hardest difficulty before it eventually gets an achievement list. This is one I'm still surprised does not have achievements, because like I said, with Rocket Power Beach Bandits, they gave a reason as to why it doesn't have achievements, but this one, there's no reason why it doesn't. I haven't heard anyone say that there's like any major technical problems with developing an achievement list for this game. Still one of my favorite games of all time. Still one that I've never actually beaten on the highest difficulty. We could finish it tonight, because there's only 2 levels left. There's actually only 2 levels left of this, so... Thanks, chat. That's our save. Yeah, Charisma level 11. There's not a lot left of this. There's one area left to clear before the actual final attack on Governor's Island, so... We should hit Charisma level 12, which is great. Yeah, we haven't played this in months, so docks. Generator, troop transport. Those are our 2 attack points. We're going to try to take it out. We're going to see what happens. I have no idea how this is going to go because I haven't played this game in several months. So I have no idea how well this is going to work out for me. Probably not going to work out very well. But we're at least going to give it a good old college try.
Right, that's about time. Let's go.
Well, we have 7 fighters. It's not too bad.
Get back here, everybody!
Can't actually view the pause thing because the game's settings don't make sense. Okay, he just killed me through a wall. That's a great start. That's a freaking great start. He just shot me through a wall. That's a wonderful start to this, isn't it? That is a wonderful start to this. Okay, I'm about to clear level 79, or day 79, here in the coin game.
Yeah, I'm in. Right, let's go.
Just over 6 hours left in the day. Because, like, it's good to practice for this because I know when this game gets an achievement list at some point in the future, it is going to have a hardest difficulty playthrough achievement tied to it. And this game is actually really fucking hard on its highest difficulty. This game is actually really fucking hard on hard.
Detect and report. Sweep that area.
Oh, standard machine gun with a lot of ammo? Let's take it. Okay, so this time we only need to take out the troop transport and then the flag, and then we're done. Or even just the flag I'd be happy with. Even if we only have 11 going into the final battle, that's not that big a deal. If it allows us to get to the final battle finally, I will take it at this point. This game has caused a lot of trouble. compared to what I was expecting. Like, I knew this game was going to be hard. I didn't know it was going to be this ridiculous.
Pull out! Come on!
You got it.
Destroy!
Exactly. I didn't know this game was going to be this ridiculous on hard. Like, this is actually a legitimately difficult game on hard. But I have persevered and made it this far. Actually, you know what? Let me stop the recording and start a new one.
Okay, I'm in.
Just for this. Just because people watching History Channel Civil War are not going to be here to watch Freedom Fighters immediately afterward. Well, that didn't work. Five and a half minutes on my coin game timer. Five minutes and 17 seconds left on my coin game timer, which means several minutes in real life. Because an in-game hour takes like 3 real-life minutes, which sucks.
Taking fire!
Dang, he took more bullets than I thought, but that's okay because we can take his machine gun with 58 bullets in it. Well, that's not helpful at all. That's literally not even helpful. I'm probably gonna ditch this pretty quickly, actually. Or just die. Okay, fine. That makes sense because I had, like, no ammo, so it is what it is. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Coin game! It's gonna be so nice when we get through coin game because it's such an absurd grind for no reason other than to be grindy. Like, it's literally there for no reason other than to be a massive grind.
Hit their position!
Hit him! Take him out!
Abort! Do it! See what's... Scout that area.
32. That's not even worth it.
Find the enemy. Fall back! Team!
Right behind you.
That's actually not even worth it. This is the last of these areas we actually have to clear like this, so if we can just get through this area, we're gonna be in very good shape. Oh, the revolver sucks ass. Take grenades. Someone's down. We will heal them. Grab the health kit up here.
I'm already better.
We'll take the ammo. Thank you very much.
Pull out! Get moving! Let's take them out!
Come on! I was trying to throw a grenade. I died in one shot. Come on. Like, let me at least, like, give us a fucking checkpoint or something. That's the thing about this game is they don't give checkpoints. Alright, my character got to sleep in the coin game, so he's on to day 80. That's awesome. Day 80. 80% of the way there. Let's freaking go on the coin game. Let's freaking go.
Okay, I'm in. I'm with you.
Let's freaking go. Coin game, 80%. Let's freaking go. We have plenty of grenades, so I might as well just use them from back here. These Molotovs aren't going to do anything, I don't think, to the armored guys, so...
Abort!
275, there we go. We actually got some ammo for it this time.
Fall back, all of you!
What's this that you walked into? Well, we finished the History Channel Civil War game for tonight, so we're playing the Alt History War game of Freedom Fighters. And crying a lot because this game is absurdly hard on its highest difficulty. This game is absurdly hard on its highest difficulty, so...
Regroup, come on!
In reality, we just need to take out the helicopter outpost here, more than anything else.
Pull out, squad!
Being shot through a wall.
Wipe them out!
I got killed through a wall. Wonderful. You're talking about PlayStation no longer supporting physical discs mid-2028 and then shutting down. Yep. Everyone thinks that Sony will take away the games tomorrow. They will take away the games if they feel like it, though. That's the big problem, is that now, with digital only, they can take away your games whenever they feel like it, for any reason. Back on Freedom Fighters, yeah, because we actually finished the fucking Civil War history game somehow. I'm surprised we finished it as quickly as we did, because those last two missions were actually a fucking joke compared to the rest of the game on hard. Which was super weird. We have 2 missions left in this game. Yeah, this is the next to last mission in Freedom Fighters. So if we actually finish this, it'd be amazing. Yeah, if we can actually finish this, it would be amazing, because... Or at least this particular mission, then we only have Fort J left. So if we can finish this, I'd be perfectly happy. And we gotta be prepared, because eventually this game's gonna get an achievement list, and it's gonna require you to beat it on hard. Or the hardest difficulty, I'm sure. Don't mind deleting your games, as they're ones you'll delete the games have the Platinum Trophy on, so unless they discontinue trophies, delete the trophy network. They will never delete that network, thankfully. That would be very, very tragic if they did that. That's not gonna be a thing that ever happens.
Destroy that obstacle. Regroup. Do it.
Oh.
Take this. You'll be fine.
Okay, get them back up. There's health kits here somewhere. Okay, I just got shot in the toe through a wall, so that's wonderful. This is getting a little bit BS-ery. I'm gonna get a PS6 till your second colonoscopy because you're not paying $1,200 for it. And I don't blame you, I'm not buying a PS6 given what I'm currently hearing. The idea of no physical games and the PS6 probably costing $1,000, no, I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous. I could buy at least 2 guns that I would like to buy for that amount of money. And those will never go down in value. That's the whole thing, is I can buy 2 guns for that amount of money, and they will not go down in value. I can buy 2 AR-15s for that, and they will not go down in value. Two AR-15s are worth a lot more than a console, in my opinion, personally. I really want an AR-10, though, which those are kinda prohibitively expensive. Yeah, a big part of me really wants an AR-10. Because that's a semi-auto, but it's a higher caliber round. Like a 308 normally. So a big part of me wants one of those, but they're stupidly expensive. Well, not even stupidly expensive, just like prohibitively expensive for a normal person.
Abort! Do it! Eliminate! Regroup! Let's go! Let's go!
Die. Oh, that machine gun's what hit me before. Okay. Throw a grenade, or 2 over there, or 3. Okay, we're alive. Okay, let's take out the helipad. That is the main objective here, is if we take out the helipad, we're gonna be looking good. Come on, you stupid game! Why do I randomly die in 1 bullet? That's not a thing that happens normally. That's complete bullshit. I would also love to be able to view my map, but the game doesn't allow me to do that on an emulator. Because God forbid the player have any amount of advantage playing this. Yeah, I have literally no way of viewing the maps, so that's complete bullshit. Like, I can't even see where I have to go. Juggernauts over there.
Get them. Let's take them out.
$174 this time. Wonderful. Not great.
Get back here. Do it.
We'll at least have 7 this time.
Abort, squad. Hit their position.
And I die in one hit through a wall, because of course I do, because this game's great. I love this game, but it's a lot of bullshit on the highest difficulty. It really is.
Somebody's taking charge. Lead the way.
Yeah, for $1,200 I could buy a very high-quality AR-10, which I would love to own. I could probably buy a Delta Premium Select, or whatever it's called, ticket to Japan for that price. Which would provide infinitely more value. Which we're actually talking about trying to go back to Japan in 2027. My dad loved it so much, I loved it so much, that we kind of are talking about going back. This is a country where people actually know how to freaking behave. Which is so bizarre compared to America. People actually know how to behave there. Because they actually get punished there if they don't behave. And the women are the most beautiful in the world alongside South Korea. Or even North Korea. Just Korean girls in general are just right up there with Japanese girls.
Gonna be fine.
31. Wonderful. It's not even enough to survive for a few minutes. Let's use up the ammo in here.
Regroup, come on. Relax. Just breathe. This'll fix you up.
This is gonna hurt because we're gonna be lower on medkits this time. Well, actually, we really aren't gonna be.
Get them!
That truck's gonna explode.
Pull out! Do it!
Let's go!
Normally there's a way to exploit that, but it doesn't let us here. Truck blew up, so that's good for us.
Fall back! Get moving! Stand your ground! You heard me!
Everyone stand your ground here.
Taking enemy fire! Swipe. Search over there.
If they're here, I'll find it.
Here, take this. Here.
I'm already ready.
Oh, that's a standard pistol. Thank you. It's actually better. Because the revolver sucks ass.
Take it easy. Oh! Move in! Hit them! See what's over there.
Stay alert. Still around.
Okay, that was good.
Relax. Gotcha.
We got unwanted guests.
I don't see him.
I'll patch you up.
Okay.
Abort, team! Eliminate target, eliminate them!
You guys go in. Sacrifice yourselves for me.
You'll learn to fear me. Oh, I'm gonna tear your lungs.
Okay, blow up the truck. That's good. Health kits. There we go. There we go. Multiple med kits.
Defend, squad!
You guys hold your positions. I'm gonna plant the explosives.
Get back here! Everybody!
Let's get out of here.
There you go. Try this. This should help.
Keep everyone alive that we can.
Regroup! Move! Move! Move!
We don't need everyone to survive because we're going to get a full refill going into the final battle, so... Yeah, we actually get a full refill going into the final battle, so it's not that big a deal. That's a sniper rifle, we don't want that.
You'll be fine. Take this.
Everyone hold your positions.
Hold up here.
Come on, grab a med kit, thank you.
Take it. Get back here. Let's go. Let's go.
Problem is, I can't see the map because this game doesn't allow it on emulator. That's an armored guy.
This'll help. Take this. You'll be fine.
That's the end. That's the end point.
Fall back, all of you.
Oh, those are explosives. Hang on. This is not the end point. Hold on.
Relax. Just breathe.
Let's grab some medical kits here.
Here.
Can't grab that one for some reason. Wonderful. Oh, why does the game not let me see the map?
Abort! Come on!
Okay, it's gotta be in here then.
Defend here! Move! Move! Move!
That's a civilian or a soldier? That's a civilian. Okay, so we're gonna have the max charisma going into the final level if we can actually survive this.
You'll be fine.
Keeping people alive is very beneficial because they... Well, that's bullshit. I don't know how this level's supposed to be doable if it's gonna do shit like that. There's literally nothing I can do about that. This game just hates me. This game just absolutely hates me. There's nothing I can do about that. Especially when the game refuses to show me the damn map. Like, all I'm asking for is just show me the fucking map, and it doesn't show that.
Alright, let's go. Right. Let's go.
It will not show me the map, so I can't tell where I actually have to go. That's just wonderful. I love when games don't work. Like, there's literally nothing I can do about that. The game just doesn't work.
Eliminate target! Destroy that obstacle!
As we nearly cleared the level, we got screwed over because the game doesn't actually register things correctly.
Regroup! Team!
Would have had it, but the game chose not to register certain things I did. I am not looking forward to the day this game gets a retro achievements list. Because beating this game again on hard is going to be an absolutely miserable
Get
experience.
them! Move in! Let's take them out!
Beating this on the highest difficulty again is going to be an absolutely miserable experience. This game is legitimately challenging on the highest difficulty.
Relax. Just breathe. Get back here! Come on! Defend here! Everybody!
I'm in position, sir.
You guys defend here.
Take them out! Eliminate them!
3 of you take him out.
This'll fix you out. Take this. Abort! Do it! There you go.
Thank you.
Try this.
It's already getting better.
Got him. Okay, take the med kit. They're on machine guns, which is good. Some went down, I don't know where. Oh, it's an armored guy. I don't remember there being an extra one that spawns here.
Defend! All of you! You'll be fine. This should help.
We got 5 left, that's fine. Come on, you stupid game! This is such an absurdly hard difficulty. Like, the game just does not care. It's such an absurdly hard difficulty. Very clearly untested by the developers. No doubt it was untested. No doubt no developers ever actually beat this.
Get back here! Do it!
As you can play this about perfectly and just die in one hit no matter what. Stuff like that, you just die through a wall for some reason. Yep, got shot through a wall. There was nothing I could do about that. Alright guys, I think I'm done for tonight. I'm tired. This game's pissing me off. We got through the game I wanted to get through. Yeah, so Freedom Fighters will come back to someday. We'll see if it ever gets an achievement list. I don't know. I'm scared if it ever gets an achievement list. But yeah, we got through the History Channel Civil War game, which is amazing. America won the Round of 32 game for the World Cup, which is awesome. And the coin game, we're on day 80 now, which is also awesome. So, very, very positive, productive stream tonight. Outside of complaining about everything stupid that PlayStation's doing. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so already. Tomorrow, we will probably stream something, but I'm honestly not sure what. Because with that done, and with Lego Batman done, I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, because it's obviously not going to be the coin game, because we've still got time to go on that. Maybe My Sims Kingdom, or maybe something else. I don't know yet. We'll decide tomorrow, because it's the 4th of July weekend. I gotta start looking into games for the Platinum Dumpster Dive for this year, so we've also got that to look forward to. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, so we will see. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all back here most likely tomorrow for something.